What if I told you that the very things you're working so hard to afford are the same things silently keeping you broke? That dream house, that expensive furniture, that once-in-a-lifetime vacation, they don't make you rich. They make you feel rich, temporarily. But behind the scenes? Debt. Stress. Paycheck-to-paycheck living. And the worst part? Nobody is telling young people the truth. You scroll through social media. You see people living in luxury apartments, flying across the world, buying designer furniture, and you think, I need that too. But here's the reality. Most of those lifestyles are built on credit cards, loans, financial pressure, and zero long-term wealth. You're not seeing the full picture. You're seeing a highlight reel, not the financial consequences. And if you're not careful, you'll spend your best years chasing appearances instead of building real financial freedom. So before you make your next big purchase, watch this video carefully. Because today, we're breaking down how fancy homes, expensive furniture, and unnecessary travel are quietly destroying young income. 1. The trap of fancy homes. Let's start with the biggest trap, the dream home. You're told, buy a big house early, that's success. But no one tells you, a bigger house means higher mortgage, higher bills, higher maintenance, higher stress. Instead of building wealth, you become a slave to your house. Imagine earning $4,000 a month and spending $2,500 on housing alone. That's not success. That's financial pressure. A home should be a place of stability, not a financial burden. Smart people don't buy homes to impress. They buy homes they can comfortably afford while still investing their money. 2. Expensive furniture and lifestyle pressure. Now let's talk about something people don't think about, furniture. Yes, furniture. That $3,000 couch, that designer table, that luxury bed setup. Ask yourself, is it making you money? Or is it just sitting there, depreciating? Most young people fall into this trap because of comparison. They want their home to look expensive. But here's the truth. Looking rich and being rich are two different things. Wealthy people focus on assets, investments, cash flow, not expensive decorations. A simple, clean, affordable home is far more powerful than a luxurious home funded by debt. 3. Travel. The hidden money drain. Let's talk about travel. Now don't get it wrong, travel is beautiful. Experiences matter. But here's where young people go wrong. They travel to impress, not to grow. Flights, hotels, food, shopping. One trip can cost $2,000 to $5,000 plus. Now imagine doing that multiple times a year, while having no investments, no savings, no emergency fund. That's not freedom. That's financial irresponsibility. Smart travel is planned, budgeted, done without debt, not rushed because everyone else is traveling. Mid-video call to action. If this is opening your eyes, take a second right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel and comment. I choose financial freedom. Because that mindset alone will change your life. 4. Why young people are falling into this trap. So why is this happening? Social media, peer pressure, lack of financial education. Nobody teaches young people how money works, how to build wealth, how to avoid liabilities. Instead, they're taught, spend, impress, upgrade, and repeat. But the truth is simple. Most expensive things are not assets. They are liabilities. They take money out of your pocket, instead of putting money in. 5. The smart way to live. So what should you do instead? Think like this. Right finger, will this make me money, or take money from me? Before buying anything, ask, do I really need it? Can I afford it without stress? Will this improve my future? Focus on Investing, saving, building skills, creating income streams because real wealth is not visible. It's built quietly. 6. Finally, financial literacy. Here's the truth you need to understand. The world today is not about material things. It's about financial literacy. If you understand money, you control your life. If you don't, you become controlled by your expenses. Fancy materials won't save you. Expensive furniture won't build you. Travel and eating out every day won't secure your future. But knowledge will. Discipline will. Smart decisions will. If you want to build real wealth, not fake appearances, subscribe to this channel right now. Because here, we focus on financial freedom, smart living, real growth. Like the video, share it with someone who needs this, and comment. I choose discipline over lifestyle. Remember, don't let your lifestyle control your income. Let your income build your future. What if, instead of chasing the newest gadget or the latest designer bag, you invested that money into a savings account? Imagine watching your savings grow month after month, compounding interest working silently on your behalf. It's a different kind of satisfaction, lasting, substantial, and allows for true freedom in your choices. Financial security opens doors. It allows for opportunities beyond the superficial allure of flashy purchases. Choose to prioritize experiences that nurture personal growth over mere possessions that merely impress. Remember, true wealth transforms lives, not possessions. Imagine the weight on your shoulders as each monthly payment looms over you like a dark cloud. You're trapped in a cycle of consumption, where every new purchase inches you closer to an invisible financial cliff. Each moment you spend swiping that card, you're not just buying something, you're choosing to relinquish your hard-earned freedom. That rush you feel when unboxing a luxury item quickly fades, replaced by the daunting realization of bills piling up. It's a fleeting thrill that doesn't last, leaving you with empty pockets and unfulfilled dreams. What if you decided to break that cycle? Consider a shift in mindset. Every time you feel the urge to buy something extravagant, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this really something I need, or just another fleeting desire? By evaluating your desires through this lens, you reclaim the power over your finances. You start to prioritize investments that provide long-term benefits rather than immediate gratification. This change doesn't happen overnight. It requires a conscious effort to redefine your relationship with money. Embrace the challenge as an opportunity to discover the freedom that comes from financial independence and security, rather than the chains of materialism. The trap of fancy homes continues to tighten its grip. Picture this. You step into your dream house, and it's stunning: hardwood floors, vaulted ceilings, and an expansive layout where every room practically screams luxury. But beneath that glossy exterior lurks a debt that shadows every glorious moment spent inside. Mortgage payments soar, and you find yourself trapped in a relentless cycle of bills and maintenance costs. You might be dazzled by the aesthetics, yet they mask the reality of financial strain. Ultimately, that dream home can turn into a nightmare if it comes at the cost of your liberty and peace of mind. Choose wisely where you lay your foundation, for it should provide solace, not a heavy burden. Before making any decision, take a moment to confront the truth. The allure of extravagant living can be intoxicating, and it's easy to forget the potential downsides. Ask yourself if you are buying into a lifestyle trap or genuinely investing in your happiness. Remember, fleeting satisfaction comes at a cost, while lasting contentment rises from making smarter choices. As you prioritize what you truly need over what society tells you to want, you'll find that the path to financial freedom begins with deep self-awareness and discipline. The journey might be challenging, but your future self will thank you. If you examine your surroundings and the choices that led you there, you might realize that many of your possessions aren't just items. They embody a lifestyle that pulls you deeper into debt. The very furniture you invested in to impress your friends may end up reminding you of your financial strain instead of comfort. Your beautiful couch, while aesthetically pleasing, might serve as a constant reminder of financial pressure rather than a source of relaxation. Are you furnishing your home or your life with opportunities for wealth and happiness? When you truly reflect on these choices, you open the door to a world where your happiness is rooted in responsibility and mindful spending. Choose to create an environment that supports your goals instead of whims, where every piece has purpose and every dollar has a plan. By prioritizing financial literacy and mindful purchases, you carve out a future where you thrive rather than simply survive. You might think that the allure of travel is all about escaping your daily grind and seeking adventure. However, let's pause and assess the reality of those lavish trips that reignite a sense of wanderlust. When you find yourself booking flights to exotic destinations without considering your financial situation, you risk falling into the popular trap of spending beyond your means. Instead of enriching experiences, you could wind up accumulating debt and strained finances that follow you long after the sunscreen fades. Remember, it's not just about the destination, it's also about the journey and how you choose to finance it. Prioritize travel that nourishes your soul without compromising your financial stability. If you genuinely want to travel, set aside time to plan ahead and budget accordingly. Look for opportunities that offer enriching experiences without the weight of debt hanging over you. Seek alternatives that allow you to uncover the world and create memories without sacrificing your financial future. Prioritizing responsible travel means you can explore without fear, embracing adventures that add richness to your life rather than detract from it. By embracing financial literacy and making conscious choices, you position yourself for lasting wealth and real happiness. Instead of surrendering to the pressures of consumerism, remember that true freedom lies in your ability to manage and grow your resources wisely. Let your journey toward financial independence begin today.